How's it going, everyone? I hope that everybody's been having a great day as well as a great week so far. It has been quite a long time since I've made a video, and I do apologize about that. My consistency is wearing very thin. Um, I have been traveling a ton. I've been going to Hong Kong, Thailand. I've been out there having meetings. So with these investors, and I do apologize for not answering your emails and not making more videos. So I do apologize about that. It looks like we have hit a milestone, which is kind of insane. I know a lot of people think that I'm out here trying to get subscribers, but I do recognize the people that follow me, that want to know this information, and I thank you for doing so. I thank you for the time that you take to listen to these or watch these videos. Hitting 1,000 subscribers is awesome, and I would be a jerk if I didn't say thank you for the people who follow this information. While I'm on that subject, I do want to add, I know I get a lot of hate on this channel. A lot of people think that I'm out there just trying to spread hate or spread negativity. I want to give you guys an idea. Just keep an open mind here, and I want you guys to open your eyes on what is actually going on this channel. When I created this channel, when I made my very first video, the entire idea was to create an outlet for people who are new or not new that want answers to their questions, that are trying to figure out what's right and what's wrong with this industry. I've been in this industry for quite a long time. I'd like to think that I know what's wrong with the industry. I'd like to think where the path you should take if you're new, and all of that sort of stuff. So I give you guys an outlet I give you information, give you guys the proof. It's up to you to make the decision. If you guys see the Everything FX video and you think, Bruce, you're an idiot, and you want to go with them, by all means. I'm not trying to control you. I'm not God. So, you can do with it what you will. I'm just giving you guys the information. I know a lot of people think that I don't make videos to help you. Forex is not easy. Talks about what you can do if you're new. Update and Forex 101 is good if you're new. The Ugly Truth is good if you're new. I mean, I have videos out there that talk about what's wrong with the industry and where you should go to get valuable information. I know a lot of people think that I'm trying to win you guys over to get to a company that I own. Never done that. Never will do that. If I do find a company that is positive, I'll let you know, and I'll make sure to prove that I'm not affiliated with them if I am able to do that. But I want you guys to realize that I'm just giving you guys an outlet for information. You guys do with it what you will. If you guys don't want to agree with me, that's completely fine if you don't want to do that. But I'd like to think that you guys are smart people and you'll make the smart decision. Now, moving forward with that, this video is not going to be directed towards anyone specifically. I'm going to be actually talking about companies and people that I've spoke about before, but just opening your eyes a little bit more to a lot of the things that are going on with this industry, as well as, again, repeating myself as to where you guys should be going for valuable information. So, I know that I have been seeing a lot of advertisements for VKU here recently, and it's kind of hilarious. Hold on one second. Let me actually pull this up. All right, sorry about that. I guess it was because there was a space. But anyways, I've been seeing a lot about with VKU. A lot of people have been emailing me about it. So they teamed up with a guy who owns FFX Academy. As you can see, Forex Peace Army, negative reviews. They talk about how they're connected with a scam company, Vector Kings University. So there's that. I want you guys to be, again, very weary of this company. I mean, I've done videos on them before that shows that, I mean, the top leaders who are supposedly training you are horrible at trading. This guy Tyrone Foster was a guy who tried to take my videos down and like all this sorts of crazy stuff. I mean, he was unable to do so. So I want you guys to just be very, very cautious. If you're new to this channel and you're like, oh, who's VKU? They're actually the ones that I have the most videos on, just because we were very, very active into talking with each other. So anyways, I want you guys to realize that this again is a sort of a cleanup of what he's done. He's trying to team up with somebody else who also seems to be a fake trader. So just beware. Talking about reviews. Now, I know that a lot of people ask me, hey, how would I know if a company's legit? or anything like that. I always think that the best way to go is to look at Forex Peace Army. As far as for brokers or any sort of business or with signals or academies for learning or anything like that, search it on Forex Peace Army. This is the place to go to find out everything you need to know if a company's legit or not. I'm going to show this post here. This is Robert Halterman. Him and I are quite close. I mean, if you don't follow him, I suggest that you do. He actually is a lot more active than I am. And a lot of information I get from him is about showing a lot of different scams that are out there. And he posts different trading ideas, stuff like that. So he's not all negative either. We're on the same team here as far as providing you guys with an outlet. So anyways, here you can see the brokerage JAFX was paying people to do reviews. Now, why I brought this up is the fact that a lot of people think that just because a company has good reviews on other platforms other than Forex Peace Army means that they're really, really good. Now, I know that a lot of people showed like when I did a video on Pip Society or AstroFX, their reviews were on their own website. So you don't know if those are legit or not. So the biggest thing is to getting them on Forex Peace Army. Now, I don't believe there's anything wrong with asking people to write a review there, but to pay for those reviews is actually illegal in some countries. So just understand that and know that if these guys are willing to do it, a lot of other ones are too. Now, why I bring this up again is the fact that you can go onto their Forex Peace Army and see that these guys are the real deal. Like Forex Peace Army is the real deal when it comes to reviews. They find out if people are paying people for reviews or anything like that. I mean, you can see here like they provide you with a link with the resource to see exactly like where this was going on and all that sort of stuff. So you can see that they're trying to keep you guys in their best interest. So just know that. Again, if you have a company that you're wanting to look into, if you have something that you're trying to figure out if it's good or not, go to Forex Peace Army. That's the first place I would go. There's other places, but this is, even for me, this is like my main resource that I go to. Another thing that I want to mention is that there are a lot of interesting things going on with, well, I guess Everything FX or basically Quill and Black. This is kind of insane, but it looks like about a month ago he opened up a GoFundMe account talking about how his account had been hacked and that people were taking trades on his behalf and that all this sort of crazy stuff, and he ended up opening up a GoFundMe. I have no idea how much he actually got in this, but I find it quite interesting that not even a month later he ends up buying a Porsche. So obviously, again, just be very, very wary of this type of stuff. I mean, why would any trader open up a GoFundMe to restore what happened with his brokerage? Wouldn't it make more sense to contact the brokerage and figure out exactly what went wrong there? And not only that, but I can tell you now that if he were with a regulated broker, this would not have happened. And even if he actually did get hacked, if that's even true, and if they were regulated, they would also have helped him figure out a way to restore what has happened to him. So this is the biggest thing, is that, I mean, these unregulated brokers can do this type of stuff too. They can manipulate your account. So just be wary of that type of stuff. This is why I'm always saying you guys need to get with regulated brokers. If you're overseas in another country, go with them. You guys actually have it made because you guys have better leverage than people like us in the United States. We have a much lower leverage. But as far as being allowed legally, so just do your due diligence big time, big time, big time, big time. Another thing that I want to talk about, the last thing, is I still get a lot of crap about IML. I saw this was actually posted on Robert Halterman's page. I think this is just unbelievable. But this right here is, so I guess, was one of their, I don't know if it's like called a swipe trade or an auto trader or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, so this was one of their trading robots or following traders or whatever you want to call them. that you can see the massive amounts of drawdown that they have here. So just understand, this is IML. This is their fusion trader. That's what it is. I'm sorry. So you can see that's there. I mean, this guy Robert Halterman has a lot of information as far as IML. He posts it pretty much, I would say, weekly. He's giving you information about what's going on. You can see that, I mean, accounts are just being blown off the board. This is actually Myfxbook, and you can see a lot of this type of stuff. You can see extremely high drawdown to get these gains. It's unreal. So just understand IML. I still promote the fact that they are a scam company. I don't think that will ever change. So just beware of that. Now getting to the point that I know that everybody wants to know is, if you're new, where do you need to go? Now, I've said this before, and I will say it again. There's going to be a lot of stuff that I say in this that I think a lot of people don't want to hear. I think they want to hear that I have some sort of special golden nugget to give them, or some sort of special system, or an indicator, or a signal service, or anything like that. I think that a lot of people like to think that that I can provide you with that. When it comes with learning, babypips.com, in my opinion, is the best place to go. It's free. They know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing. They have a complete academy for you that you can go through. That's like elementary school, middle school, whatever, a university. It's basically a university that you go through, and you get like degrees and stuff like that. From what I've been told, it sounds like an amazing system, and it's all free. So just go through it. And even if it were $50, that is the price that I think that sometimes you have to pay. But with Baby Pips, this is the place where everybody else is taking. These are the people that these other companies are taking from. They're taking from Baby Pips to try to teach you, and they're charging $500 for an academy that was free on Baby Pips. But I'm pretty sure it's still free. So just go through there if you're new and you're wanting to learn the basics. Another thing is getting your hands dirty and just getting into it and actually trading on your own. There's nothing wrong with demoing for a year or two. There's nothing wrong with that. I myself demoed for a whole year. I was trading like I was a day trader every single day with 2 full-time jobs for over a year. And when I was trying to learn before I started trading, I took 8 to 9 months of my own time, 4 to 5 hours every single day, to learn one pair, and that was the Euro USD. I suggest that if you're new, that's the pair you stick with. A lot of these other companies are going to throw out 4, 5, 10, 15 different pairs at you. If you're new, you can't handle all that. Your brain cannot understand and comprehend all of that information, because this industry is very acidic to the mind. It's not gonna make your mind feel good. So you're gonna be drained mentally when you're trying to learn this stuff. And keeping it with one pair is the best thing. Now, I know a lot of people probably ask, well, why that pair? It covers almost a little over 1/3 of the overall volume. You know, everybody knows as far as Forex, it's $5.4 trillion daily volume. About 35% of that is Euro USD. So it would make the most sense to study that pair. So just understand that's the place to go. Now, once you've understood the game and you're thinking, well, I'd like to be able to follow a trader. I know a lot of people ask me about that. Do you know any signal services? Do you know any people who I can follow? Do you know any MAM accounts or PAM accounts that I can follow? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so the best place to go for that is to just go to Myfxbook. So I'm going to go there real quick and show you what I mean. So once you've gone onto Myfxbook, you can see here that you have all these different options here. If you are looking to want to follow somebody in trading, you can simply just go and click auto trade. And once you're here, it talks about how you connect your account to these people, and you can see all the different brokers that they suggest, or I'm sorry, support. So if you're not with one of these people, just go ahead and sign up with one of those. And here you can see the best ranked people on here. And at least on here, you can see how well a person is doing. Now, I don't support any of these people. I'm just giving you guys, again, the idea that you guys can go on here and check this stuff out. Here is a very, very, very conservative portfolio. Somebody who has less than 10% drawdown almost 2 years of stats, 89% gain, pretty freaking good. So you can go from there, and then you can go to somebody like, and you can say, well, I want like the most aggressive. Okay, well then you just switch off the gain and say, okay, well, Lucky Pound seems to both be the most aggressive when it comes with a percentage gain. He has 36% drawdown, pretty aggressive. But with almost 4 years of stats, you know that this is probably a viable trading strategy. So just know that this is out there for you. You can see all this stuff, and this is all. I mean, you can check out all of these different statistics. I mean, these are things that these other companies are not providing to you. And if they had this stuff, I mean, here they show that these are, I mean, verified track record, verified trading privileges. So you can see all this stuff. I mean, Myfxbook is giving you everything you need. And you guys just have to go out there and do it. Now, if you guys, again, are new and you're trying to find different stuff, there's a complete community section that shows you about trading systems and strategies and experienced traders and new traders. I mean, you can go here and just see a bunch of this different stuff and read and all of that stuff. So I know that when you're new, you don't want to just read a bunch of things. You want somebody just to give it all to you. It's not that easy. This industry is just not that easy. So you're going to have to put in the hard work. You're going to have to put in the sweat, tears, and the blood. So that's just a part of it. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. I know that it was kind of short, but I mean, just still beware of these companies. The industry is still just getting so big with a lot of garbage, and especially since a lot of the crypto world is getting big, a lot of these companies are just out there to get your money. So just beware of that. I know that because crypto is getting so big, a lot of these brokerages are opening up crypto pairs to trade on. Because of that, these other traders out here are trying to show that their strategy also worked on crypto. Just don't believe that kind of stuff. I mean, if I can just go to Leo Williams just to end this, I mean, this is a huge thing that I want to show you. So, turn down the volume here. All this type of stuff is just is all. Hindsight is always 20/20. Just always remember that. So I mean, he's showing you past data that's like, see, our strategy, you would have caught this huge drop. You would have known it was going to happen. He talks about all this sort of stuff. He actually shows in this video. He says, see, we have a top, and you would have caught this drop. But he never talks about how here's a low of the day, here's the second low of the day, and it dropped even further. You got stopped out. He doesn't talk about that stuff. So just realize that I mean, most of these people, when they have strategies, they're trying to show you the hindsight. They're trying to show you that, oh, well, in the past, look at how great it did. But they're not showing you any sort of portfolio. I mean, that guy, Leo Williams, said in one of his videos he doesn't need a portfolio. I mean, if you're selling something, you need proof that you can do it. You don't go out door to door and say, hey, I'm a carpet cleaning service, but have no portfolio of knowing what in the world you're actually doing. No one's going to hire you. So you guys just need to keep an open mind. Be smart about your decision making. Always know there's just two places that you need to get information, which is Forex Peace Army, Myfxbook, as far as your information. If you want to follow people, they're all right there. And then you can go to Baby Pips to learn. Buy books on Amazon, stuff like that, or just download the PDFs for free. It's all there, free information for you. All you have to do is just read it. I hope that you guys have a great week. I hope you guys have a profitable week. And as always, stay safe.